You know, fishing has been around for, well, forever. It's one of humanity's oldest industries. But what happens when you take that ancient tradition and connect it to satellites, to smart networks, and to real-time data? Well, you get a revolution. And that's exactly what's happening on the waves right now.
So that's the big question, isn't it? How do you do it? Because this isn't just about being more efficient. The real goal here is to create a system that makes fishing safer for the people who rely on it, while also making it more sustainable for the oceans that we all depend on.
All right, let's dive right in. Our story today really centers on the Sultanate of Oman. They are launching one of the most ambitious projects I've ever seen to digitize their fishing fleet. Get a load of this number, 26,000. That's how many traditional small-scale fishing boats Oman is fitting with smart tracking tech. Now, we're not talking about a few big high-tech trawlers here. This is a massive national project to bring every single artisanal boat into the digital age. It's incredible. So you're probably wondering, how on earth does that work? Well, it's a really brilliant hybrid system. The easiest way to think about it is like your cell phone. When you're at home, you're on Wi-Fi, right? But the second you leave, it automatically switches to the cellular network. It's the same idea here. Near the coast, the boats use a low-power network. But once they get farther out to sea, powerful satellite links just take over. The result? You get seamless, constant tracking, no matter where they are. Okay, so that's the how. But what about the why? Why go through all this effort and expense to track every single little boat? The reasons, it turns out, are a really big deal. This is about a complete transformation of the industry. First up, and this is huge, is safety. If a boat is in trouble, knowing its exact location means rescue teams can get there so much faster. It's also a massive tool against illegal fishing in protected areas. And all the data they collect? Oh, it's absolute gold for scientists who are trying to manage fish populations sustainably. It all feeds into better economic planning and fits right into Oman's bigger national vision. And this right here, this might be the most powerful part of the whole system. Every single one of these trackers has an SOS button. If a fisherman is in distress, they push that button and they're instantly connected to rescue teams. So this isn't about some abstract data on a screen. We're talking about a literal lifeline. Now, Oman's project is amazing, but they're not alone in this. Not by a long shot. What we're seeing is a digital wave washing over the entire globe. From the Gulf to Europe, everyone is racing to get their fishing fleets connected. And what's interesting is that different regions are taking different approaches. You've got places like Oman and Bahrain that are making it mandatory, a national mandate. Then you see the UAE and Saudi Arabia are letting the commercial market drive the rollout. And the EU, they're taking a different path, trying to fuse data from different systems together while running their own pilot programs. But the key takeaway here is just how fast all of this is moving. A few years ago, these were just small-scale tests, but now 2025 is shaping up to be a landmark year. You've got full-scale national systems coming online. This isn't some far-off future technology. It's happening right now. So let's zoom out a bit. What is all of this? All this data, all this connectivity. What does it really mean for the future of fishing, one of our planet's most important food sources? Well, this is actually about way more than just fish. For countries like Oman and Saudi Arabia, initiatives like this are a critical piece of their huge, long-term national plans, like Vision 2040. They're trying to build a sustainable blue economy, which is a fancy way of saying they want to modernize a core industry to make sure it's both prosperous and environmentally healthy for generations to come. Which brings us to our final thought. This technology is giving us a view of our oceans we've never had before, a real-time map of what we're doing out there. So, as our oceans get smarter, the real question is, will we? Can we use all this new intelligence to finally strike that sustainable balance between what people need and what nature needs? The data is coming in, but the answer? Well, that's still up to us.